Welcome to our discussions and thank you for always joining our discussions. We are looking at a question that was done in KCSE under appreciation and depreciation. And the question we have reads, at the beginning of the year 1998, Kanyingi bought two houses, one in Thika and the other one in Nairobi, each at 1,240,000. The value of the house in Thika appreciated at the rate of 12% per annum. Calculate the value of the house in Thika after 9 years to the nearest shilling. Remember, the amount of money that the house was bought at represents the principal, which is 1,240,000. This house has increased in value at the rate of 12% for a total of 9 years. So the value of the house after 9 years will be calculated using compound interest formula, where amount is equals to principal into 1 plus r divided by 100 you raised to n. We have the p, we have r and n, and therefore we substitute direct. This one is going to give us 1240,000 into 1 plus r, which is 12%, divided by 100 you raised to the power of 9. In this case, we are going to have 1240,000 you multiply by 1 plus 12 over 100, giving us 1.12. This one is going to give us 1.12 raised to the power of 9, and this one is going to give us an amount equivalent to 343 8617.659, which is approximately 3,438,618 shillings to the nearest shilling. Remember to subscribe and also help us to share the link. We move to part B. In part B, after n years, the value of the house in Thika was 2,741,245, while the value of the house in Nairobi was 2,917,231. Find the value of n. We know, using compound interest formula, amount is given by principal into 1 plus r over 100 you raised to n. The amount of the house after n years was 2 million. Amount was 2,741,245, and this value has increased value from the initial amount, which is 1,240,000. So in this case, we are going to say amount which is given by principal of 1.2, that is 1,240,000. We multiply by 1 plus the rate of appreciation was 12% raised to the power of n, and this one is going to give us the amount of 2,741,243. From here, we are going to divide both sides by 1240,000 divided by 1240,000, such that 1240,000 and 40,000 goes. We remain with 1 plus 12 over 100, which is 1.12 raised to the power of n, which is going to be equivalent to, when you divide 2,741,245 by 1240,000, you get 2.2107. So from here we can introduce logarithms, introduce logs on both sides. We are going to have the log of 1.12 raised to the power of n being equal to the log of 2.2107. According to the rules of logarithms, the n is going to multiply behind the logarithm such that we have n log 1.12 will be equal to the log of 2.2107. In this case now, if you divide both sides by log 1.12, the value of n is going to be equal to the log 2.2107 divided by the log of 1.12. N will be equivalent to the log of 2.2107 will be equivalent to 0.3445 divided by the log of 1.12, which is 0.0492, which is going to give us exactly 7, and therefore the value of n is going to be 7 years. That is the answer to part B, Roman 1, where we are supposed to find the value of n. Then we go to part C, find the annual rate of appreciation of the house in Nairobi. 4 marks. We know from the previous question that the amount of the house in Nairobi was 2,917,200, 231. And that was the value after 7 years. Remember, this amount is an appreciation of the principal amount, which was 1,240,000. So to get the annual rate of interest, that is means we do not have R. We are going to use compound interest formula where amount is equal to principal into 1 plus R over 100 you raised to the power of n. In this case, we are going to take the principal of 1240,000 into 1 plus the rate which we don't have, you raise to n, which is 7, and this one is going to give us an amount equivalent to 2,917,231. We continue by dividing both sides by 1240,000. Divide by 1240,000, and this one is going to cancel, leaving us with 1 plus R over 100 raised to the power of 7 being equal to 2917,231 divided by 1240,000. This one is going to give us 2.35. This one is going to give us 2.3526. From here now we can get rid of the power by getting the 7th root on both sides, where 7 and 7th root will cancel, leaving us with 1 plus R over 100 being equal to the 7th root of 2.3526 will be 1.130. That means if we collect the like terms together, we are going to move one to the other side such that we remain with R over 100 being equal to 1.130 minus 1, meaning RE over 100 will be equivalent to 0.130. You multiply both sides by 100, the value of R is going to be exactly 13%, and that is the answer to this particular question. Thank you for watching and welcome to our discussions. And in case you have just bumped onto the channel for the first time, please take a second or two. You click the subscribe button so that anytime we publish a video like this, you'll automatically be given a notification. Thank you and welcome.